third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bills and the Hawks next on A Sports.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins?
Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal.
Ready to get us started, Rodrigo Blankenship.
And off we go from Seattle.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And trotting out there, they're standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondary's taking up because you've got to stay alert in every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Wolf. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw. Wolf. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
They'll start on the ground with Moss.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Allen.
Checks that one down, complete to Moss.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And he's going to have a first down as he went down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
They'll run on first down with Moss.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. On play action, Allen. He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
A give, running right, Moss.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Allen's throw is complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the gun, it's Allen.
Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Allen going to try and keep it.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Following the fumble recovery, Wolf. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wolf. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on 1st down. Wolf. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, A little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throwing on first down is Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Allen now on first down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Allen.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
From the 31, Allen. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Allen now looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Here we go now on first and goal.
To the air, Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Allen going to try and keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, You can see their eyes roll, and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Wolf. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Wolf. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down. Wolf.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Wolf. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Ed Oliver, his 2nd sack of the night. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On second down, there's the option going left. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Allen going to throw. And this is Parker, complete.
Allen's pass complete to number 41. A 6-yard gain.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Moss on the give up the middle.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Allen.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Off play action. Wolf. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Wolf. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. To throw on third down. Wolf. This complete to Lockett. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Second down at 5.
Back to throw. Wolf. It's caught. Lockett. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys there to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
A run by Moss to start the third quarter. And a short pickup to about the 25.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Throwing is Allen on third.
He'll drop this underneath the Moss.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that's incomplete.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Allen to throw once more.
He'll swing this out to Moss. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll dump that one off to Moss, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw again on second down. Allen escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Number 84. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Wolf to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle they go. Dyson.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Wolf going deep here for Landry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, Wolf. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And here come the Bills. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On the handoff, it's Moss.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now a stoppage for an injured player. A lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs, who is shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll go again here with Moss.
He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
To the air, Allen. And it's caught. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie from a yard out.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, here
a little bit, things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is up.
Take over offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a gain of 18.
On 1st and 10, Wolf throwing right, and that's complete.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's the backup Darnold. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. It's
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings him to 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Parker's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Automatic 1st down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action. It's Darnold. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Short throw to Disley.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
Dallas up the middle.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
He's going to get this underneath to Dallas.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Darnold on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Roth. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Again, Darnold.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Darnold from the red zone now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Roth.
And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home in the old days, you had to wait to get the video for your next game. You had all those. So you were really a day behind. Now the video's on their computers as they get on the plane to head back, so they can get a lot of work done on the plane while they celebrate.
It's going to be a long red eye, but as you said, a celebratory red eye.